What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG. Back with some Edison. We have Oscar playing Jinzo OTK versus Nick playing... Actually, I totally forgot. I think it's Vayu Turbo, maybe. We'll see. We'll see pretty shortly, but he is a new face. Always like getting new faces on the camera. Gives you a different perspective of gameplay. Some people choose to play the game a little bit differently from others, and it's always refreshing to see. So it looks like it's a Vayu deck. We milled the burial, so we're on the same level of information as Oscar. He's gonna Gold Sark for his key piece in Future Fusion. That's gonna let us dump all the Jinzo Returners, Machina Fortresses. As soon as that card gets off, like, he's gonna do a butt ton of damage, and then he just needs to push a little bit further after that to win the game. So we're gonna take, I think, 19? No. Okay, now we'll take 19. Sweet. Oscar has a fader in hand, but he doesn't really need to use it unless he's in big trouble, so we're gonna use that card sparingly. That's pretty interesting because he runs Solidarity, and then the Battle Fader will never get discarded to grave unless your opponent does something to it. Like, unless they like Reaper it and then like they randomly hit the Fader. But if they were to Reaper, you would just like drop the Fader anyways, right? Just to not risk that. And then as soon as the Fader leaves the board, it won't enter the grave. It'll get banished actually. So it's a pretty cool fit. I think that's like, it kind of lets him reset, like give his deck another opportunity to swing back at the opponent after they do the clap back, right? We're gonna set one card, pass one more turn until Future Fusion is added to hand, and then mayhem will ensue. Mill 3. Okay, these are not the ideal mills, but there's some darks, but maybe a little bit too many darks. Saw Grepher, Caius, Gale, a few other cards, but no Vayu, no Sirocco. That's really unfortunate. But Oscar's not really doing anything. The key thing right now is we got to worry about that Future Fusion, and yeah, if we don't have space, solemn, something to block that, then we're in a world of hurt, because I also did spot a limiter removal in Oscar's hand, and with the Jinzos flying onto the board, they're gonna be happy to swing in. Oh, okay, this is good. This Necro Gardener is really good. This is gonna let us protect or pad our life points a little bit more, but with limiter removal, any attack by anything is pretty deadly. So we'll take 14 and 19 right here, and we'll pass. Future Fusion gets added to hand. MST is gonna clear the way too for the Torrential. I mean, the Torrential was a non-factor anyways because it's a trap. But honestly, like, Oscar could be playing any deck. He hasn't revealed any information so far. So, but now the cat's out of the bag. Chimera Tech Overdragon's gonna dump all these monsters. We never really want that card to hit the field anyways, but yeah, all these are gonna get dumped. Every Jinzo returner, every Jinzo. Look, his deck is gone now. He's only played 2 cards this game. 3 cards. So these Jinzos will fly. Yeah, so checking out that Chimera Tech Overdragon. As soon as that Overdragon hits the field, it pretty much wipes your board, and we never actually get to swing with it. It's just something we use to dump the materials. Okay, here's Overload Fusion. Maybe we actually do get to special something. This is gonna banish a bunch of materials from grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he's including the the Jinzos as well. All right. So this thing, yeah. So it's gonna wipe everything, and then it has 10 materials on it. I think it strikes for every time it gave it a material. So this thing has like a bajillion attack, and then he's gonna strike for every material used. It is what I understand. So he can attack like 10 times, as long as there's like monsters on the board to attack. And he's gonna be able to, I think, limited removal of this card too. Yeah, pretty gross. Yeah, I think for every material it used, it gains its attack or something. It was ginormous. That's probably like over 30k or something. I don't know, 20k. Trap Dust Shoe's gonna take a look at the hand. This hand's nasty. Yeah. What do we take? Eltonin maybe? Gear Frame? All those cards are gonna be a problem because this Eltonin's gonna be alive too, and with no back row to speak of, it's gonna let us pitch all these cards. The Cyber Dragons are in gray, so the Eltonin is live. He can special this Eltonin too to wipe the board in case it's like a Raikou or something. But I think just swinging with the Jinzos is fine. Maybe wait for Nick to present something big and bad on the board, and then you dark hole everything. There's 1, 2, and 3. So 2 future fusions within the first turn or two for Oscar, and we're off to the races. This is probably how most of his hands look like. But like the thing is, if you can get past this initial burst, then you have a chance to win the game. All right, sacrifice 2 of these Jinzos, bring out Fortress, because these will die during the end phase. All right, and he will pass. If we have a Greffer in our hand, maybe we can set up something cool. But in 2 turns, pretty much Oscar has 2 turns with this Fortress, or 1 turn to swing with this Fortress before it's gone. But he felt like he might as well convert these Jinzos because they're gonna die anyways, and just summoning 1 Fortress is not the worst. So been a while since I've played Oscar, and yeah, it's scary every time. It does not get easier. But with all this power, there's, you know, chances of bricking, right? It's not like a end all be all. Like, I had the most powerful deck because I have Future Fusion. Sometimes you're not gonna have access to that card, and you know, you have to fight normally. Okay, Cyber Dragon will contact this Fortress, bringing out our Tech Fortress Dragon. Do we have anything else to add on top of this? Oh, we gotta reset these. I think we take 48 right here. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, so his hand is Eltonin, Fader, Compulse. So you do have a chance to clap back. Like, all right. Ooh, this Vanity's Fiend's gross. We're gonna swing for 24. This turns off Battle Fader, but he does have the answer inside Compulse. Turn 1. Oh, he sets D present. Okay. Okay. That runs a risk because sometimes maybe Nick might not attack because he said something. He's like, you said something. I don't want to lose my win condition, but he swings in, and then that's gonna take care of our Vanity's Fiend. Yeah, that's rough. I would have been safer and set the Compulse, because Compulse is on my terms. right? Whereas Dimensional Prison, it relies on Nick swinging in. He could have just sat on it and then be like, I'm fine with this. Like, I'll wait till I draw my Lila or something, pop your dude, and then your Future Fusion. I mean, the Future Fusion is gonna blow up his stuff anyways, but like, you know. Yeah. That Vanity's Fiend turned off like majority of Oscar's hand is Battle Fader and Cyber Eltonin, both special summon monsters. But without this Vanity's Fiend on the board, we might be stuck. Okay, pass. Here comes the dragon. Dragon's gonna nuke the board. Boom. Everything goes down. Yeah, since he's connected to the Future Fusion, it blows everything up. Ooh, okay, he's going for the Eltonin. Oh no, he's pitched a special. Bring out Fortress. That's another use for this Eltonin as well. You can use him to pitch for Fortress. It's not like always going to be a dark hole. All right, and then looks like Oscar sets a new spell or trap. This is unknown to Nick. As far as he knows from the dust shoot, he has Fader, Compulse, Mystery card. All right, we'll turn this Gores to attack, Token to attack. This token's pretty big. So the thing is, if we commit more to the board, we play into Torrential. That's a possibility. We also play into Mirror Force. Here's a Lila. This Lila can take care of that back row. Ooh, sets 2. Gets the Sorcerer, banishes. And he swings into a Magic Cylinder, and that's gonna eat the rest of Nick's life points. That is GG. Oh man, what a card. Yeah. So he sets the 2 cards in hand because he doesn't want the Chaos Sorcerer or the Machine of Fortress to rip his hand. So that's good. But like swinging in with these 3, like say if it was Compulse, right? Say if it was hypothetically. Right, it's still going to be used to return this card or a card back to hand, and we're still short of 56. Right, this Lila, her sole purpose is to break these mystery cards, especially if there's just 1. If he set 2, then yeah, that's a little bit trickier. But with just 1, this is like for sure. Like Lila's job is to break this back row, and yeah, that swing. Ended our life, but fun match. Oscar's deck is disgusting. Yeah, so like if I use Lila, sometimes I'll swing to attack with her, but it's usually only when it's just her. If it eats a Deep Prison, great, fantastic. I don't have to worry about Deep Prison. If it eats a Mirror Force, great, whatever. Bottomless, fantastic. Like that's essentially what she's there for. The milling part is great too, but I have other options to mill as well. I kind of want to mess with this card. This card seems fun. I don't quite have the like OTK potential as Oscar. Like I don't nearly run into it as often, but it would be fun, a fun card to use. That was pretty cool. Anyways, if you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Peace.